So today's classes will be on how to create orange preset on Lightroom. So we are going to be starting the classes now. First of all, what you do is you go to light. On light, you're going to reduce the exposure to -40. Then the contrast, you're going to increase it to 22. Plus 22 actually. So whenever I say plus, just know that whenever I say 22, just know that I mean plus. Then for highlights, you're going to decrease it to -91. We don't really need much light on the picture. So for the shadow, we are going to increase the shadow to 57. The white is going to -20. The same thing as black, but black is going to -76. 76. Then the next place you're going to is color. When you go to color, you will reduce the temperature to -6. The tint is going to 8. Vibrance 18. Saturation is 10. Then the next one is grading. When you scroll up, you will see grading. You click on grading. On grading, we are only making use of shadows. That is the first one. You will skip the second one. Then the third one, highlights and global. When you look just below the color wheel, you will see where they wrote all these things. So for shadows, the hue is going to be 39 and the saturation will be 6. So we get the hue of 39 first. Then we get the saturation of 6. How to get this is that if you look inside the color wheel, you're going to see a small dot and a big circle, a circle actually. You drag the circle towards the small dot, hold the circle, then drag it towards the small dot. This is where you get your saturation. You see, I've placed saturation on 6. Then you skip the second one, go to the third one, which is highlights. The highlights, the hue is going to be 229 and the saturation will be 94. So this is it, 229. Saturation is on 100, so I'm just going to drag it up a bit to get a saturation of 94, then place it back at 229. Then for the global, the saturation will be 20. The hue will be 24 and the saturation will be 20. So you get a hue of 24. Then saturation will go to 20. We are done with grading. Then you go to mix. For mix, I am not touching the red. I will go to the orange color. The orange color, I just need to increase the luminance. Because I don't want the color of her skin to be dull after the whole editing. Then for yellow, we are removing the color yellow entirely. So we just take the hue back to -100, the saturation back to -100. Then you increase the luminance of yellow to 85. The same thing. Okay, for the green actually, you're not touching the hue, but you're just going to go straight to the saturation, which you're going to be reducing to -93. -93. Then you're going to increase the luminance to 100. Then for the aqua is you're going to remove the aqua almost entirely, but not everything. We still want to maintain the blue color of the background, so not everything, but then like take it back to like minus 56. The saturation 2, the same thing, not much, minus 29. Then we get to the luminance. For the luminance of Aqua, we are going to increase it to 81. 81. Then for blue, we are also going to reduce blue a bit, not much, to 48. Then saturation a bit to 21. Then luminance, increase it to like 40 or so. You can decide to leave it below or above 40, anyone you decide. Then for the pink and purple, there's really not pink and purple colors here, so there you must not touch the colors. One thing with Lightroom is that Lightroom is color selective, but you people will get to understand what I'm trying to say when I start teaching you people how to make use of presets on Lightroom. You will understand why I say that Lightroom is color selective. The presets that will work on one picture might not look good on another picture. So, but that aside, let us continue with the editing. So we are done here on colors. We move to effects. On effects, you're going to leave the texture on 8, the clarity on 10, the haze 2, 9 or so. Then we go over to detail, increase the sharpening to 70, the noise reduction 27, the same thing for color noise reduction 27, 27. Then go to optics, remove chromatic aberration, enable lens correction, and there we have it, before and after. So this is where we're going to stop for today's classes. Please subscribe to my channel and stay tuned to more videos on Lightroom. Once we are done on Lightroom, we are going to move to other mobile phone editing apps. By the time you visit my YouTube channel regularly, you're going to understand how to edit different pictures, manipulate pictures on your mobile phone. Trust me, you're not going to regret visiting this channel regularly.